What's going on, guys? I'm Jay the Black. Shout out to everybody tuning in. I want to talk about Trick Daddy. Trick Daddy was on the Breakfast Club and he made some very weird comments. Well, they might, maybe some people know of men who have allowed this, but apparently Trick Daddy spoke about how he allows his legal wife to date other men, but he refuses to give her a divorce even though she's sleeping with those men. And he talks about how they're basically her boyfriends-in-law, right? Now, I don't know if Trick Daddy doesn't see a lot of options for himself as far as marriage is concerned, but this is the problem I have with a lot of you males. You get with these women, you may marry them, you may be in a relationship for a while, but then you break up with them or they leave you and you refuse to divorce them. You refuse to let those women go. This woman is having relations with other men. And I think deep down, Trick Daddy wants her back, but she doesn't want him back. That's why he won't give her the divorce. A lot of you males, like Trick Daddy, need to let it go. If these women don't want to be with you, bruh, you need to just let it go. The fact that you're trying to hold, because he could divorce her if he wanted to. What happens if Trick Daddy meets a woman that he wants to end up marrying? He claims that he's one and done. But what happens when he's not one and done? What happens when he wants to wife up a chick and that chick gives him the ultimatum, listen, I can't be with you if we're not married? I bet he would want that divorce then. But this to me just seems like Trick Daddy is trying to hold on to a woman that doesn't want to be with him. He claims that she's trying to find him in other men when he's right there. That's a telltale sign. Now, again, y'all may have more different information than I have, but what it seems like to me is that he's hoping that she comes back to him. And as a man, you should stop groveling for your exes. You live in Miami. I'm pretty sure you could find somebody else. I would never want to be with a woman that is dealing with other men and don't want to be with me. Because what's going to stop her from cheating on you? What's going to stop her from still going out and doing what she wants to do? You're trying to hold on to her and you're basically signaling to her, hey, listen, I don't have no problem with you dating other men. As long as you do this and this and this for me, I don't care who you date. That's desperation, man. You're desperate to stay married to this woman. And y'all wonder why these women act the way that they act? Because males like you who are weak in the knees for women that don't want to be with you. I don't care if I was with a woman 5 years, 10 years, 15 years, 20 years. If she don't want to be with me, I'm not going to be with her. That woman is out dating a whole bunch of other men. She don't want to be with you. And you're making these weird comments thinking that, you have control over the situation. No, you look like a lame. This makes you look lame. And this man is a father to a son. What does this teaches your son? Does it teach him to, if a woman don't want to be with you, you stay with or stay legally married to her and you become cool with her boyfriends and call them, your boyfriend-in-law? Like, what are you talking about? But that's the modern male, man. The modern male, Trick Daddy is, he's older. He's a Gen Xer. He's a guy that to me still has this mentality of, I want to control women I'm not with no more. And that's why a lot of you guys get caught up the way that y'all do with these women, because you want to control these women, even though these women don't want to be with you. That woman don't want to be with you, Trick. Let that woman go. She don't want to be with you. She don't want to. If she wanted to be married to you, she'd be with you. She wants to divorce you. I think what Trick wants to do, he wants her to come back to him. He wants her to come back to him. But why would you want a woman to come back to you that's out here sleeping with other men, dating other men? Other men are just running through your wife, and you still want her? I mean, tell you, man, the simp, listen, that simp energy is permeating through Trick Daddy, and he's making himself look like a clown. There's nothing alpha male about this. There's nothing alpha male about calling your wife's boyfriends, your boyfriend-in-laws, that makes you look like a sucker in love. Trick Daddy is still a sucker in love, and he's out here looking crazy. He is. Let's get into this article from Sports Keto. It says, who is Trick Daddy married to? All about his estranged wife, Joy Young, as rapper reveals he allows her to date other people. Despite the fact that Trick Daddy and Joy Young separated in 2020, the former recently stated he wishes to remain married to Young. The rapper claims on Power 105.1's The Breakfast Club that despite being legally married, he allows his wife to date other people. He went on to say that he only wants to exchange vows once in his life. Angela Yee, the show's host, then asked him about his thoughts on divorce, to which he replied. Now, maybe Trick Daddy's afraid to lose money. He feels like if he divorces her, she's going to come after him financially. I don't know. But you can't just holding somebody in a marriage. Big Boy tried to do that. Rapper Big Boy did that back in 2014 when his wife wanted to divorce him. Is that he tried to make things work only for him years later to end up filing for divorce. Because the only way I'll get divorced is if my girl want me to marry her. In my mind right now, I'm like Duke point guard, one and done. That's what he had to say.
And I was wondering about your feelings about divorce in general. Is that something that you feel like you would have said?
Hold on, let me see if I have a better view. In the description box, I'll make sure I put this there. Y'all need to go check out what he said for himself. I know people are going to see this video, especially some of you males that don't want to believe this, and you can listen to it for yourself. Trick Daddy is still in love with this woman. He still wants to be with her, but she don't want to be with him. And he's hopeful that she comes back to him. Because out of his own mouth, he basically talks about how the side dude needs to work with the husband and how he would never go and intentionally hurt the husband. That if he's a side dude, he's going to play his role and he's not going to say nothing. I've said this myself about a lot of side dudes. Side dudes never really put women on blast for cheating. Never. Side dudes will play their role. Side dudes will play, do what they need to do in order to have access to that box. And they will not jeopardize what she has going on because they're already getting her for less than probably nothing. They're not spending no money on her like that. They're just hanging out with her and smashing her and sending her back to her husband, basically. Satisfying whatever needs she has that the husband can't provide. Or maybe she's not attracted to the husband anymore, so she can always go and deal with men that she's more attracted to. I believe Joy wants to be with men she's more attracted to. She's not attracted to Trick Daddy for whatever reason. She doesn't want to be with him. She wants a divorce. And Trick Daddy is like, listen, I'll play my role as the husband in your life, and you can have, I have to go and vet the guys that you with. Trick Daddy wants to go and vet the men that she deals with. I mean, this guy is happy to play the role of the husband as long as he has his woman. She could do whatever she wants to do. And I want y'all to understand that this goes on more than you think. There's a lot of males out here who are married to women that don't want to be with them, and they'll allow their wives to go out there and have side dudes. I mean, that's a sad life to have. It really is. I can understand there was some circumstances physically with you, but if nothing's wrong with you physically, and you allow your wife to go and sleep with other men, and you're talking about vetting those men, you're talking about trying to figure out if those are the right side dudes for you, that is a clear sign of desperation. And you would think that Trick Daddy wouldn't be desperate to try to hold on to a woman that doesn't want to be with him. But that's what this situation is, unfortunately. He wants to hold on to a woman that don't want to be with him. And so he's willing to say, we can be legally married, but not only am I going to vet some of these guys that you're dealing with, we're going to have a working relationship. We're going to be boyfriends-in-law. Y'all got to go hear that clip, man. You talk about some of the most simpery, desperate, I'm trying to hold on to a woman that doesn't want me type of nonsense I've ever seen. We have more women in our society than we have men. And you still got men trying to hold on to one woman while they go out and do whatever. But instead of letting that woman go, they're saying, well, I'm not going to divorce her. We're going to be together. We're going to be married to each other forever. If that's not the lamest mentality to have, I don't know what else to tell y'all. And there are males just like, I believe, Trick Daddy everywhere. And these type of males are so desperate to hold on to one woman that they're willing to share her with another man. That is sad to me. It really is. But guys like Trick Daddy is sharing his wife. That's what's going on out here. But ultimately, man, if that woman don't want to be with you, let her go, man. There's no need to stay married to a woman that's done. She's out getting ran through by other men, because he said men implored. He didn't say another guy. He says men. His wife is dating multiple men. Oh, man. So let me know what y'all think in the comment section below. Let me know your thoughts. Like this video and share it. Follow me on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram, and I'll see y'all next one.